welcome to the Stark After Dark channel and another episode of Minecraft Monday. This time I have a pig in my lap and she's moody and she's going to be so mad when I start screaming. But anyway, aren't you? Aren't you going to be mad? She might not. Okay, this map, obviously the game is Minecraft, duh. This map is the therapy map. It is a horror map by Beta the Data. Catchy name. And I love the little credits room here. It's credited to all the people that helped, and it's their own little custom skins, and it's so cool. I just think it's a really neat way to do the credits, and I'm going to leave a link to this in the description below if you want to check it out. And let's go. Once the lag has stopped, press the button to start. Well, I'm not experiencing any lag, so let's do this. So, this is white.
When you're ready to listen to the tape, sit down on a chair and press play on the recorder.
Yes, sir.
I'll turn the lights out so you can see the screen better. Good morning, my name is Dr. Ian. I will be in charge of your therapy from now on. I've already read your file, but I'd like to hear the story directly from you. What would you prefer to be called in these sessions?
Jim.
Okay, Jim, let's start, shall we? I want you to explain to me what happened on the night of the incident.
You won't believe it. The other 5 therapists didn't.
I'm not here to believe, Jim. I'm here to listen.
Voice acting in Minecraft is so cool.
It originated from when I was 9 years old. That was over 20 years ago, but I still remember that night like it was yesterday. It was 2:15 in the morning. I woke up. I could feel something watching me. Lightning struck near my windows. A silhouette of a man was projected across the room. That was when I got out of bed and went to my parents' room, which was across the hall.
Oh no. Hey, what's your... So that's my parents'
There was something wrong about this. The bed was made perfectly, not a single crease. I thought that they might be watching TV in the living room, so I went to investigate. All of the lights in the house were off except mine. I wasn't tall enough to reach the light switches yet. That was the moment I saw it. It scared me. It
Yeah.
appeared for less than a second, and I haven't heard a more horrifying scream since then. There were no words in my mind that could even describe what I heard. I continued to the living room on the right to search for my parents. The living room was dark, but I could tell my parents weren't there, so I continued to check the rest of the house for them. The hallways were dark. It felt like something was breathing down the back of my neck. I entered the study. There was a small blood splatter on the floor. It was strange, as there was nothing around to cut yourself on. It gave me the urge to check the kitchen. I remembered the stairgate. I always used to sneak downstairs at night to eat all of the food in the fridge, so my dad put in a stairgate and locked it at night. They kept a key in the attic. They knew I would never go up there.
That seems a little extreme to keep your kid out of the fridge, but okay. I heard a spider.
I never liked the attic. It was dark. The light had been broken for years. Even my dad didn't want to go near spiders that big. I knew they hid the key in one of the chests somewhere.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Why do we have this many chests in our house? That's funny. They're all. It's funny, but it's creepy. Got it.
Something was wrong. The spiders shouldn't have been moving around that much. I remember hearing a door slam. My parents weren't upstairs, and I didn't hear the stairgate open.
I'm gonna get so. Okay. I can't get out.
The footsteps started to fade away. I didn't know whether or not it left, but I started to walk towards the exit anyway.
Oh, I'm so shook right now. Oh, something's gonna happen. I just know it. I just know it. I just know it. It's gonna happen. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. 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 I got the key.
I unlocked the stairgate, and I heard a bellowing roar from downstairs. It might have been nothing,
Yeah,
maybe just my imagination.
I'm sure
I
that.
really felt like returning to bed, but I continued anyway.
Bellowing roar was nothing. Because if I heard that, I'd be like, oh, yeah, it's probably
I didn't recognize this
nothing.
place. This wasn't my house. I checked to see if I was dreaming by pinching myself. The pain was all too real. The hallway seemed to go on forever, but I could see something at the end. I continued onwards.
Oh, my parents are so dead. Oh, poor Dad Steve.
And there they were, my parents, slumped up against the wall of an empty room that I didn't recognize, lifeless. There was blood everywhere. I tried to cry, I tried to scream, but I couldn't. My breath, my soul, nothing could escape my body, not even a tear. It was too much to take in. I heard a noise behind me. I couldn't take my eyes off my parents, but I knew I had to turn around.
Oh,
I had to see the thing that did this to
I don't
them.
want to do it.
I looked down the hallway, and there was nothing to be seen. No lights, no doors, just darkness. As I moved further, the breathing on the back of my neck, I froze. I couldn't move. I started to turn around. I couldn't control it. I just started turning. There was no noise, just silence and the darkness. The darkness was what scared me the most. The only thing keeping me from shutting my eyes was the anticipation, even though I knew what was behind me. It let out a deafening scream, and then it disappeared again. And then the feelings came back. I could feel the pain again. I started to feel dizzy. Then darkness, nothingness, no feeling, no fear, just the dark. I woke up with a sharp pain on the back of my head, and surrounded by the police. I lived with my aunt from then on. Not even a month after I moved in with her, she sent me here. I don't blame her. Even I wouldn't have been able to put up with the screaming.
And that's where you punched a tape recorder.
So, do you believe it?
Of course I believe it, Jim. It was a very interesting story.
Can I ask you one thing, Doctor?
Ask away, Jim.
Why did you come here? I requested dozens of other therapists, and you were the only one to come.
Ah, that's where this gets interesting, Jim. I wanted to hear the story from your point of view. My point of view was rather, let's say, dull.
Wait, what do you mean by your point of view?
Well, Jim, waiting outside your house for days on end, watching you and your parents, seems rather boring in my opinion.
What?
I've already said too much. I think it's time to, let's say, tie up loose ends.
What? Oh! Oh! What? Oh no. You need to go. What? Well then. That was a very short, very story-driven map, and I really liked that. It was a lot of anticipation, and I think that anticipation is a very important factor in a horror setting and a horror experience. It just makes it more, because sometimes when you're waiting for it, that's the scariest thing. It's not the actual scare, it's just that build up, that psyching yourself out for it. And so like that whole part was you talking about turning around and knowing someone was behind you. I was just like I was just so tense. Oh yeah, that was good. That was awesome. I love little short scares like that. Oh man, yeah, that was great. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below to credit everything, and it was a really great job, the guys that did it, and the therapist, that guy, he's like a clown shark thing. I don't know, but he's crazy to look at, and that was a fun experience. So thank you for watching. If you watched, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you didn't, that's okay, because I did have fun making it. Peace out.